Seriously.
Too funny. Hey, did you see the mass shooting guy or no? Sleuth.
Oh yeah, Skippy.
Skippy got dropped.
He got dropped, dude. What did he shoot? Like 15 shots, ran about 6 seconds, and was dead.
Bro, who does that? Who starts
that?
skipping and shooting on a random street like that? Man, that's when the Second Amendment should be praised a little bit more, because he would have only gotten 2 shots off if we would have respected the Second Amendment a little bit more. You know, fucking old timer across the street would have pulled out that old 6-shooter and would have been like, blah.
That's right. That's right.
I think the most alarming person was the person sitting on the curb that like didn't move until after the person had already gotten off how many rounds. They're like, oh.
His girlfriend that left. This motherfucker still texting, trying to get DoorDash.
He couldn't wait to shoot later. I'm texting him.
I don't know.
I mean, he's probably going to jail for a long time. You think he would have been a little bit more tactful? I'm wondering if maybe he was like under the influence or something.
But remember, he was arrested 2 years ago for discharging a firearm. Apparently, he didn't learn his lesson.
You can't fix stupid.
No,
you can't.
And then you can guide it in the right areas, though, where it needs to be.
It's
a bad name or something.
His fucking partners that left his ass in the tracks, man. That dude was fucking smoking, running.
Gone.
He
was gone.
Oh, by the way, Alex, Justin sent you an email, by the way, Alex, that you might want to pop on your screen.
If I'm allowed to, I sure will.
Hi, Adam.
Hey, Justine, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Hey,
Good.
Bruce. Mr. Wayne.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Not used to being called Bruce anymore.
Yes.
We got a new Bruce now.
I sent it to you.
Justin sent it.
What's his name? What's the other Bruce's name now?
To which email? To my or the Alex?
Alexander Zabel 85.
Tucson, Taiwan is his name now.
Send it to
Pat Riedel did him a song, Tucson, Taiwan.
Someone else handles that email for me, but I'll put this one.
Oh, okay. You want a different one?
Slow as typer, sorry.
I worked with a guy who said, you can't fix stupid, but you sure can charge the hell out of it.
Yeah, it's useful. I mean, look at the porch guy. He might be somebody stupid.
Right?
You don't know who he is?
Ignorance is my best defense.
Yeah, even like Juanita always tells me when it comes to all the stuff that's going on and non-us in the court studies, she's like, don't interrupt the motherfucking up. Love it.
Yeah, when your enemies are fucking up, let them.
Let them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Did you get the email, Justine? Yeah? Someone else sent me.
Is it in the private? Or is it...
I'm gonna check.
Where'd you put it?
Oh, I put it in the chat. Should I put it in the private? Sorry.
Like the normal chat? No, you're okay. Let me scroll.
Here, I'm close.
I got it. Okay, I got it. No, you're good.
Okay. That's
Just make more work for me. All right, that's fine. I'm just kidding.
Never. Flow down.
Upload down.
So I never thought Porch Guy was Tommaso until I watched Patriot Pride there a little bit. And then I started thinking, maybe that is Tommy on the porch.
Would he be that dumb? But hey, man, I mean,
yeah, right.
Yeah, but it's the staging. It's the staging.
Yeah.
It's not the crime. It's the staging.
I always thought it was LD because of the mustache having that little bit of a gap in it, and then his hand being swollen in the interview, and the way the FBI just went after him like hardcore. SWAT, bomb squad,
all right,
everything.
Guys, it's just so hard for people to keep their mouth shut for $1.2 million.
Right?
No shit.
but you know what? To me, Adam, I'm glad you brought that up. Is that you know who wouldn't snitch? A very close, tight knit family.
Yep.
that
Exactly.
fuck around like that. Because if you say something, we're all going to kill you.
Well, sometimes when you
unless
have
the money,
multiple,
unless the
when you
money
have
is just a ruse.
when you have multiple people involved in a crime like that, sometimes the most powerful individual in charge will force the others to take an equal part.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good point.
Makes sense.
If
If you say
not, someone would
But
have turned over by now.
As soon
Yes.
I mean, there's always one that comes forward and gets the deal. I mean, bad guys are stupid. And if
Yeah,
it were, I wouldn't have put so many people in jail if people weren't stupid and came forward.
Well, not even that. Not even for money, honestly, guys. It's just hard for people to keep their mouth shut.
That's exactly right. You start drinking or smoking, and next thing you know, you're like, I fucked that fucking bitch up,
But
Justine,
you can
like-
keep a secret if one of them is dead.
That's
could.
true.
I would never speak.
No,
I wouldn't either, Sleuth, but not a lot of people are like us, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I never would either.
That's
I
what
would disappear.
that's what we're looking for right now. We're
Yeah.
I would
looking for
never
a group of
kidnap
it.
an
We're looking.
84-year-old
We're looking
woman.
for. Have you ever seen that movie Point Blank?
Yeah.
We're looking for those motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a group.
That have ties that go way back, right?
No, I'm talking about surfers.
Point
No,
Break.
no, I'm just kidding. I'm talking about like a tight knit group.
Yeah.
When you talking about Point Break, the movie?
Hey, I was listening. I was like, go with it. Hey, I don't know. Maybe you found something I didn't know about. I was like,
Dude.
hey, real quick, Justine, can I share this?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's a
That's what it's
doc,
there
right?
for.
Yep.
I want to make sure.
This will change your minds.
Wanted to make sure.
At the stage. Ooh, it's little. Hold on.
But yeah, you might want to zoom
But
in.
tell me, what are we looking at? So we could.
All right, so this is West Ternero. If anybody knows anyone that lives on that address, these are
Yes.
the MAC addresses and the connection
Wow.
start and end dates. And if you look at that date that's on the right column for all of these, this is why I think it happened 1/11. And that date came out of the still image because this is all at their house on 1/11. And if you just keep going, and there's nothing 2/1. So all of those devices connect 12/28, disconnect 1/11. And some of them are named White House.
And just for your information, it's pretty much the same story at Nancy's.
Yes.
So you think the Uber is just a hoax? Because allegedly they interviewed the Uber driver from the 31st.
And the friends being there on Friday.
I'm not going to believe anything that they tell me because they can control the narrative if they want to. So
Yeah.
What about
I don't know. I don't know.
And then
I don't know what to believe.
How about this, Justine? So these are all at 1/11. What does it look like on 2/1? Is it this?
There's
active or
nothing.
what?
There's
Yeah,
nothing.
so you can't
There's
put a
zilch.
date. You can't put a date range in. I pulled these in March. You can't put a date range in, so it'll go back as far as it can, unless more
Gotcha.
get added and it starts kicking out. So there's nothing.
Yeah, I remember you showing this somewhere too. Or where does it say White House? Like I remember that too. Like it had little.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 20 days from the 11th to the 31st of No Nancy. No reports.
Well, I
of
think they were
Nancy.
trying to handle it in house and they couldn't. Maybe that's why they came out. I'm not entirely sure.
What
Right
about
there. So the
11th,
second
though?
one down.
What about the
Personally-
11th? If you had somebody that was kind of scoping out the area January the 11th and then was back February 1st, I think the geofence would kind of tie those together. You know what I mean?
You would think, but you think they
So
had
this-
anything wrong?
You would
This
think
person
so.
might not even have their cell phone on them.
There was
Right.
also a
Hence the
PCSD
walkie-talkies,
vehicle at
you know.
Circle K on that day.
I mean, each of those separate line items is a separate device, whether it's a printer or a router or so those are all Wi-Fi connected devices. And then there is also, I mean, there wasn't much Bluetooth, but there is some Bluetooth.
What is the coverage area of this?
It'll only show you like what you're zoomed in on.
White House. What the fuck? I mean, did somebody name their Wi-Fi White House? Why not? Oh, see,
There's a lot of different devices named Wi-Fi.
Not the main White House.
I mean, White House Wi-Fi.
Oh. See, you turn narrow. I mean, it is pretty interesting. Xfinity, they need to be using visible.
Right.
No shit.
Everybody should be.
Unlimited.
Yeah, you would have to be stupid to carry your cell phone with you to do a kidnapping.
Agreed.
That's what I'm saying. So you basically have license plate readers you're trying to dodge, so they did that. How'd you do that? Or when you committed the crime, you were somehow able to avoid all of that. And then you also had the cyber crime aspect, which is sending that tip, the ransom tip.
Yeah.
So how are you able to hide from all of these different things, right?
Seriously, man.
Geofence, license plate reader, and then the cybercrimes division, like ICAC.
I mean, that's hard to believe. It's hard to believe.
It's crazy. It sounds almost like somebody close by.
It does.
Or someone that's in bed with someone that has invented something that the military uses for radio frequency interference, maybe, allegedly.
Well, it's an Air Force base right there.
No license plate readers within the foothills. So if you're committing your crime, if you're leaving from your anchor point to Nancy's, you're already avoiding that. Leave your cell phone at home, you've avoided that.
Who would know that?
But what about the ransom? How are you able to send that ransom and not be found? You know what I mean?
It's a great point. That's what I wondered. I mean,
well, maybe don't register your VoIP to your first and last name at gmail.com. I mean,
right, Derek.
You're going to use the VPN.
But let's go further. How else would you mask that? Like, how would you hide it?
There's a new app. There's a new app called Glacier, and you have infinite burner numbers on there. So you can pull up a number, call anybody you want to, and kill it.
Yeah, but the FBI is still going to track it. They're going to find out how you set it up. You know
exactly.
what I mean? What I'm talking about is a third-party service, VPN blockers, like special software that kind of hides your identity.
And who would have known to go through that avenue?
Because what you're talking about, Sequoia, is a lot like what Derek did.
Right.
I got a cramp. Sorry.
And even still, guys, with the technology, with the intelligence that we have, I just find it very difficult to believe that they can't trace this stuff. I mean,
I don't know. Man.
I have a hard time believing.
Well, we're looking for somebody who knows how to do that. They know how to send an email using a VPN, a third-party service, and maybe even some software that hides their IP and things like that.
And there's if you ever watched the Sean Ryan show, there's a kid that came on there that is a whiz with this shit that we're talking about.
Yeah, that's a good episode.
I'm talking, this guy's like running down pedophiles. And he can get into anybody's phones, computers. If he gets close to your house, he can
jammers
download
too.
Everything. Yeah, and I know we have technology that if we have a router set up in the house, then military technology can see us walking around inside our houses. So think about that. I mean.
Yeah, we definitely have that technology, but
if you want to go on, I mean, we can go on up on whatever, higher and higher, and the technology just keeps getting off the charts that people wouldn't even believe. They think it's like magic or Star Trek.
Cell phone triangulation, stingrays.
Yeah,
and I definitely agree with that because we do have that technology, and if that's the
why
avenue,
would we use that on this?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If that's the avenue, then why how is it that deep? And why?
I just don't think it is. I had a
could be. I mean, could
it's
be
like a score. You know what I mean? Like why do people take down
scores? I had a theory that I talked about at the very first of this. When I first came on, I had a theory that I dropped, and I don't know if I changed Alex's mind back to what he kind of went away from. I don't know.
But I mean it's another start. It's a really important.
Be right back.
Yeah.
They already know. I mean, to me, in my opinion, the FBI knows, the family knows, and the family was used or needed to cover it up because whatever they're covering up is scarier to the public than letting the truth be known.
One person.
But what is that though? What do you? I get that, and I can get down with that because we've done theories on that too. But I'm just trying to figure out what is that? Why is that?
Yeah.
It would have to either be like a domestic tea situation. I don't want to say that, you know what word I'm talking about. Domestic issue or an international type thing. Also, lest we not forget who Savannah's husband is and who he scrubbed for and when this came out and who was doing their depositions shortly after that and when all those files dropped.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If it's that deep, to me, that's the only answer for what we have. If it's that deep, then to me, that's the only direction it points in. And that's what you and I were talking about a little earlier, Alex.
And we'll never know.
They will never tell us ever.
We can dig on this for the rest of our lives, and we'll never know if that part of the government's doing this.
But I mean, so it's going to float away in time. So KVOA is going to come out and do like a year memorial, and once in a while, Savannah every 6 months or something will post something, and that's it. Yeah.
Maybe how do you tie that death position into it, though? You're saying, well, they were given their death position, so to go take Nancy, and that takes the public eye off of. I mean, we can say Clinton's.
I mean, everybody's looking this way while something's going on over here.
Distraction, or they want. I mean, there's only 2-3 degrees of separation from Nancy to POTUS, so it's we can get your family. Like, try us. Like, no one's untouchable here. And now it's just been too damn long that they can't come out and say what happened to her.
Yeah, maybe
everyone would
be
so pissed.
That's a big
Trump.
one.
She talked to the victims, remember, of Epstein, and maybe they were like, Trump was there too.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, I don't know if it goes that high, but I just think, it's like a scare tactic, maybe.
I don't know if you stop talking about the files when Nancy hit.
Well, I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard, Sleuth, what we were just talking about, but to me, if it's that deep, man, it to me, and it's that many layers, then it has to be, in my opinion, the only people that have, I wouldn't say the only, but the most, theoretical people that would have the ability to do those type of things would be going back to Island Boy and the files and the timing, the timing of all that, because that they got subpoenaed to testify, last year, and they didn't agree to testify until like February the 3rd. And so, the timing of all that's a little crazy to me.
Yeah, Epstein visited Tucson in 2019 as well.
Yeah.
Right after Savannah interviewed those victims.
Yeah.
Like,
crazy.
I'm talking like weeks after.
I know. It's crazy.
3 dials deep into the Epstein files.
And who can use SG to push for the presidency?
And who needs 4 million?
Mark Kelly for 2028, president 2028.
And who was talking about the staging, saying like they didn't want the money, it was just all part of the staging or whatever.
What if SG's been promised vice?
What if information's going to come out around like September, October 2028, right before the election, a little bit right before the primary, a little bit right before the election? Maybe you'll get an answer then, but it still won't be the truth. But yeah, I mean, we've all. What'd you say?
September. Kalela, doesn't he go back to court in September too? It all fits into what you're saying too, kind of. But I mean,
shout out to Miss Kalela.
Miss Kalela?
Yeah, the mom.
The mother, yeah. I feel so bad for her.
Or should I say Miss Mutilator?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard he went from secret mutilator to public rehabilitator. So.
Nice. Did he?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that one.
You got that horse being run off.
There may be a story to tell there, but maybe not.
Derek got past me. He snuck past me at the courthouse.
He did. I saw that live, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, so got to give him that. A little sneaky.
He had one job, Sleuth. One job.
Who got the exclusive with the parents?
Right, we had one thing to do. One job. Gee.
No, but you got the parents.
He did get the parents, yeah.
not even KVOA was able to do that. It was you and 857. Who was it? You and 8. You guys were on it.
Yes, they were.
She's sweet lady.
Yeah,
It was very nice to the lady too. It was very
I felt for her too.
Yeah,
man.
I feel bad for
40-year-old son had to drag her all the way to Arizona or some shit he did.
I remember those days when I used to do that type of shit to my parents.
But
that was like 30 years ago.
Right, not at 40 years old.
Yep.
Living at home.
Go to night school and they take Spanish.
That's pretty.
Beaners like to eat beans.
Oh yeah. What are you watching?
And their ninos. No.
And their nanas and their tatas.
Don't like to go to the movies where the dude has to wear contact lenses to make his blue eyes brown. That's don't make my brown eyes blue.
I have those, by the way.
Some cheech. Classic.
Well, the new nanos, I thought that kind of fit in with what we're talking about.
It did.
The nanos,
Right.
I was like, where is
Savannahs and their nanos and their
bunch of liars.
Don't you cry
They
for
go to
me.
college and get a B.
I got the context.
Did you wrestle with your faith throughout this? You're resolute and strong like your mama. But
You wrestled,
did you,
man.
at some point during all of this, have to wrestle with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not done. But God doesn't tell us not to wrestle with him.
Yeah.
This isn't some cheap faith.
Is God her neighbor or something? Because he is sure is telling her a lot of things, man.
Yeah, but her magical sister, what she said at the first of this was really strange.
Well, who's she comparing the faith to? She said cheap faith.
Yeah.
So whose faith is the real faith, and then who's she comparing that to? Her faith?
Yeah, and she also said she felt the pain that Jesus felt on the Easter show that she had.
Even the one that they sent to the ransom note writer was 4 minutes long. Like, who does that, dude? Just look, where's my mom? Send them whatever, you know what I mean? But 4 minutes. She's just a storyteller.
Yeah, but of all the distraught people I've ever seen in my life, I don't think about a one has made any sort of nasty noise like Hoda makes in this frickin' thing.
What you said,
what are you
Criminal
doing?
Network, is correct, but the question is why? Is she being pressured by NBC, or is she just straight up like a psychopath or something?
Right. Good point. And how many people were stalking her? I'm sure there's people that are,
I've been checking. I couldn't find really a lot, but I know there's plenty. I mean, the climate during the election and after her interview with Donald Trump, like, it must have been crazy, like the threats that were coming her way.
You would think. Good point. Yeah, especially after all that. That's true.
Well, why would her own network leak the information about the ransom notes and them saying that the mom was dead? Why would her own network do that to her?
Did they?
That's just another...
Yeah, it does seem like she's trying to push like a narrative, you know what I mean? Like she's trying to push something a certain way. Like there is still hope, right? If this was my mother, I don't care what any ransom said. You would have to show her to me. Like, let me see her body. But they're like, yeah, she's gone. Like she's deceased. She's with nature, and I'm gonna go take this job off her. Cameron's gonna stay quiet. Annie's and Tommaso, they're gonna run, right? They're running through the desert holding hands because JLR and people are chasing them through the desert apparently. And
Alex running after them with his P tent, and they gotta run.
Alex, who knows what he's doing in that P tent? I mean, come on now, think about it. Your imagination runs wild.
Bigfoot could be in there. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure he is. I saw like this hairy like foot toe kind of sticking out the bottom, I swear.
Tried to take a picture, but it was super blurry. It was weird.
I can't get over the fact of her holding hands with her siblings, walking through the desert
to a waiting car.
Do a waiting. What is
That
it?
sounds like the kidnapping to me. Like, I hate to say it, but that's what it sounds like. This is like a kidnapping. Like, isn't that what happened to Nancy? There was a car parked waiting, and somebody came creeping through the desert and took her.
A limo with snacks in it. That's all she really did. Yeah, you're right though.
Yeah, and who came up with this idea? You know, you have to put yourself in that situation, that scenario. Like, is it Tommaso like energizing the whole idea? You know what I mean? Like, who's creating this?
Who's feeding?
Like, yeah, whose idea was this? Oh, we gotta get like they're closing in. Like, here, I'm gonna get a getaway driver. And who was the driver? Who's this guy? Who's this person? Like, what if it is? What if it's the actual kidnapper?
Hey, don't you think Cameron probably has a gun on him? Cameron's an intelligence. He probably has a gun or two on him. It's too funny.
I'm just saying.
And my mom taught me that God only requires our authentic presence. And that he has. But I never doubted. One of my mom's best friend told me that she had been going through a hard time, and she said to my mom,
Is this the same mahjong player?
How have you kept your faith all these years? Why?
She says she talked to her mom's friend. There was a mahjong friend
One of my
that
mom's
came
best friend told me
over
that
on the 30th.
she had been
And she said that the back gate was propped open and that the kitchen door was propped open. And she walked right in, and there was Nancy waiting for her at the kitchen. Like, hey, come on in. You guys ready for mahjong? A day before she was kidnapped. She had like she had like an open door policy.
Was it Anne Burgess?
Yes, Anne. It was Anne, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's just that, so there's literally just one of her friends, because I've been down this road with multiple of her friends, practically
just Anne.
everybody that she's been in contact with on various social medias, and crazy shit has happened to my social medias.
My question though is, was it Anne that she's talking about right here in this interview? I wonder if this is who she's referring to.
Say that because Ann is it Burnson or whatever?
Burgess.
She was Burgess. Is that what it is? She's supposed to be the mahjong friend and the church friend.
Yeah.
That actually contacted the family, right? Okay, making sure.
Yeah. Why would the doors be open? You know.
Yeah, that is.
Like
I
that.
never heard that. That's strange.
They were propped open, right? Remember that's
Is that
what
in
we
an
heard.
interview?
I mean, I do that at my house just to save on the electricity. You know, if it's cool outside, I prop the doors open, kind of thing.
Not me. I keep my shit locked up.
Not since this happened. Now
I have kids and shit, and
and
I don't feel like shooting anybody in my house.
Right.
So I just wanted to bring this up, and I'm not sure if you guys saw this or not, but so again, to me, the terminology of buried in nature seems a little bit odd, the verbiage of it, right? And so this is a bio that someone was interviewing Tommaso, and when we can kind of look at it, it's the Basis Oro Valley Primary. It says, Mr. Tommaso Cioni, 6th grade in AP Biology. How long have you taught at Basis? This is my 5th year of teaching at Basis Oro Valley. What do you love most about teaching? I love the fact that I'm able to share my passion for learning with my students. Since I teach 6th grade in AP Biology, I love seeing them grow from preteens to young adults and see them express their potential. Who is your role model? My dad taught me the love for nature. So I just thought that was a little bit weird. And it could be nothing, guys. I mean, but the verbiage to me, you know, I just try to link these things together. And then he says I still go and forage for mushrooms with him when I go back to Italy.
Right.
Yeah, I don't say nature. Usually I say like the woods or
exactly,
camping
man.
Or...
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just thought that was very, very interesting verbiage.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the translation issue, you know, lost in translation about it all. Because I'm sure Italian is his first language, so that it might be a good explanation for why there's that weirdness.
Yeah.
In the language.
Certainly.
Hello, like that's how they talk in Italy. They say hello, and then they say your name.
Yeah.
Do they forage for mushrooms in Italy, or they just go pick them? Is that?
I don't know, but I always said that
all
mushroom
these words
hunters
with this
should
family.
be the ones searching for people. Have you ever noticed that it's mushroom hunters that always find these people?
Yes.
Randomly?
Excuse me, they're mushroom foragers.
Foragers, my bad.
Foragers.
If I go missing, I want you to hire a team of foragers, mushroom foragers, and they will find me.
Make sure they check all the hollowed earth and scorched parts.
Because they'll go where they need to go. They'll go through the sticker bush. They'll go, they'll go where they need to go.
Yeah. They'll hit all the resolute areas.
Oh, all the resolute areas, the scorched earth. I mean, after the California wildfires, maybe it's over there somewhere. Like that land. I'm just saying maybe it's a reference. I don't think it's relevant.
What about the fact that they left that letter and then they knew that we would look at it, right?
Certainly.
So what about that thinking?
I don't know. I like the neighbor next door thinking because I think you did it, Sleuth, on the
Peter?
one right next door with the water hose being over that way.
Oh, okay. Yep.
She's into the, buried with nature is, Google says that means like a natural burial.
She fits the description, honestly.
And she's into that kind of thing, right? She's into that natural burial stuff.
And I believe there was nobody living in that home to the left at the time of the kidnapping, if I'm right.
Which
I believe Alex called.
Not the gem, Alex, but the one to the left.
To the other side, Karen and Darren.
Karen and Darren, they moved in January, and they're the ones who said that they didn't want to give up any footage. They didn't want anybody trampling in their yard. And she goes, we moved in January, and then all of a sudden there's a crime scene next door.
Okay, so the previous owner then would have been more likely the suspect, somebody that, hey, I no longer live there, but I have knowledge about this area, and I'll come back and I'll commit the crime.
Wasn't it Piper Sledge or whatever?
Yeah, Piper.
But the lady that's there now is into that natural burial thing, where the body decomposes naturally and stuff. I mean, she's like, I don't know who it was that did a show on that, but it showed like she is really, really into that kind of thing, like storing the body into these little cabinets and stuff, and it just naturally decomposes until it returns to Earth.
Nobody's I did a show on that.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a natural decomposition.
Right, but that was the.
But not only that, but it turns into like something that you can then sprinkle like in a garden.
Yes.
Which is kind of creepy. Like, what are you gonna do? Use it on fruit and vegetables? You're gonna
that's
eat
buried with nature. I mean, that's what it's considered.
Well, anything's nature, so is shit.
Yeah, but what would you call nature?
Is she buried in shit?
What when you say nature, what do you think of? To me, it's like woods. It's kind of like a Disney movie, You got the butterfly flapping around and the birds and the little squirrel running across,
And it's
to me, in the grass, green grass.
Yes, a green
Maybe a
burial.
creek.
The green burial
for
is
some
a
of you.
thing. This sucks. This right here. I don't know. Hopefully,
He's fine.
This is one of the restaurants, I think, where they got shot.
What?
In the shooting.
What you're about to see is 54 seconds of real-time surveillance video from the Empire Pizza patio during the Tucson mass shooting. Empire Pizza shared this newly released footage with TCFC. As the shooting begins, people immediately duck for cover. Friends shield one another, bystanders pull people out of danger, and others begin helping the wounded.
That guy's limping.
Didn't it look like he was shooting down the street?
How small is this?
That's what I'm saying. It looked like he was shooting down the street, not into a business, but maybe I'm wrong.
That's inside, right?
No, they ran in there for cover.
Oh, I got it.
That's inside the building.
The Empire Pizza crew quickly brings people inside the restaurant. In the middle of the chaos, one...
See, one's injured. The guy in the white shirt up in the right corner, he's injured in the leg.
Yeah.
One man even makes sure to grab his pizza. Then within roughly
all
40
over the floor.
seconds, Tucson police officers arrive.
I shouldn't be laughing, but nobody died, okay, guys? But come on. You take my pizza shit.
Dude, when I was in high school, I was at a party, right? And this same thing happened. There was like a fight.
Crazy.
And the guys left, and when they went around the fence, they pulled out their guns and just reached over the fence and just started shooting. Two of my good friends got shot. Nobody died, but it was like really bad, like the destruction that it caused, like these bullets going through people's legs into their stomachs. Like it was fucked up, dude.
Scary, man. That is scary.
They move toward the danger and immediately begin helping the victims. This video captures the very best of Tucson during one of its worst moments. Ordinary people protecting one another and TPD officers running toward a dangerous and uncertain scene to save lives. Tucson should be deeply grateful to the officers who responded that night. We ask these men and women to keep our community safe under extraordinarily difficult conditions. Their courage, professionalism, and immediate response deserve our recognition, appreciation, and respect.
This must be Tucson PD.
It ain't Beamer County.
Yeah, it's kind of funny what you'll be able to accomplish when you're actually out on the street.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
for real.
Let me see. Let me finish this way.
Through a hard time, and she said to my mom, how have you kept your faith all these years? Why? Losing your husband, all the different things that my mom had been through. Like, how, Nancy, how do you keep your faith? And my mom said to her, well, where else would I go? I hold that with me.
Everything's like a mic drop moment
But
for her.
faith is how
You're funny. That's a good way to
I
say
will
it too.
stay
She
connected to my
does. We're
mom.
like waiting for a mic drop.
God is how I'm holding hands with my mom. And I won't let sadness win for her. She taught me. See, I saw her grieve. I saw her world shatter.
Real quick,
I saw
Alex,
it.
quick question.
And I saw her get up.
Why not give an interview with somebody that you don't work with or that might ask a tough question? And why not bring your sister and your brother with you up on stage?
Exactly.
When are you going to get the Dr. Phil treatment?
There you go.
Lady, cut your bullshit. I ain't buying the minute
Right, lie
of it.
detector test and everything. You know what I mean? Remember what they did to Redwine?
Thank you.
Mark
You're right.
Redwine? Man, they put him out there and it was like, you're guilty, dude.
What is going to come out? Yeah, catch me outside. How about that?
Oh, I love that. I say that constantly. Catch me outside. How about that? That's like a phrase in my household here now. My little son's going to start saying this.
I got put in a timeout in your chat, Sleuth, for saying, did you just call the audience a bunch of hoes?
Bam.
They're like, nope.
Catch me outside. How about that?
And I saw her believe. And I saw her
She's
love.
my spirit animal.
And I saw her hope. And I saw her smile.
Justine or
And I
Savannah?
saw her laugh.
That Catch Me Outside girl.
Oh yeah.
I saw her joy.
Yeah, look at what Nancy just sipping it up. What?
She's about to spill it. You got to tilt that cup.
She is
babe.
about to spill it. Is that a martini or a super martini?
So what happened at dinner? Were they getting faded or what? Like what was
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Monster might have been a little inebriated.
Maybe a little.
I saw her love of the world and adventure. I saw her belief. I saw her faith. She taught me. She taught all of us. And I may not do it as well as her, but I will do it. I will do it for my kids. I will.
It's like she knows what happened to
I will
her.
not fall apart.
I agree.
Almost
I will
every
not
sentence.
let
It's
whoever
like
did
she's
this
rehearsed this a million times.
take my children's mother from them.
But why is your mom dead already?
I will not
We
let
know
them take
now
my
what
joy.
the ransom note said.
Yeah,
Why?
she
Like,
knows. She knows.
you're not
she
going to
did.
keep out. You're not going to hold out for your mom. You know.
Yeah, that's why she's back in New York, and that's
Well,
why
there-
she keeps.
How long
Sorry,
ago?
go
I
ahead.
mean, how long after did this interview happen? Because by then she should have already had the answers.
I think this
right?
was 2 months in. I think. If I'm
right.
not
Yeah.
mistaken.
So she should have had the answers a long time ago. No wonder it sounds like she's already.
Maybe even earlier.
Yeah, I wanna
Somebody
say
in the chat
March,
might. Yeah, somebody in chat might be able to. It might have been sooner. Might have been the first month.
What, this interview?
Yeah, because it's kind of like everybody's going to be expecting a Dr. Phil type interview, so she's going to do like a softball interview with Hoda over here.
You're right. Instead of somebody grilling her with questions.
Mm-hmm.
She'd have been better off. She'd have been better off with bloody Annie and Tommaso there, to be honest, rather than Hoda, because she ain't acting for shit.
Well,
I
and
agree.
why, if no one knew that she had passed, then why, when POTUS talked, did he reference the fact that whomever, I think the Senate, maybe somebody, laughed when Melania's mom died? Like, why would he reference a mother dying if no one knew that Nancy was already gone? Seems like a weird reference.
I think this interview was March 26th.
Oh, good one. March 26th.
No, 2 months in.
Yeah.
They will not take my sister's joy. They will not take my brother's joy.
No one's asking for people's joy.
Well, yeah, the sadism part of it, they are. Like, I think this is 50% sadism and 50% like, I'll take the money if I get it. But I think 50% of the motivation behind this is to take their joy.
Good point.
From the perps.
They will not take our love.
You're right, though.
They will not take our faith. But our anguish is real.
Mm-hmm.
We need help.
Mm-hmm.
We need someone
You need help?
to tell the truth.
Aim somewhere, bitch. Don't go to
I
fucking
have
work.
no anger in my heart.
Except for the YouTuber that was in front of my mom and grandma's house.
Yeah, get that son of a gun.
Get him. How dare him sit across the street at Sue Ellen's and look at my house.
You want to know why they got you, Alex?
What?
You remember when you got a Tommaso coming in?
Yeah.
You
Didn't
caught
like
that all. You were sitting right there, bro. You were right there.
Oh, look at you. What's on it today? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I put out a little video kind of where I was hinting at that, where it was kind of like this whole puppet master. They got this call, and they said direct. What'd they say when they got you? Under direct order.
Yeah.
And then I went back to this, to Tommaso, you catching Tommaso, like under direct order because of that.
Sitting right there. No, good point. Anyway, so
I have hope in my heart. I have love.
Mm-hmm.
That this family needs peace.
And real quick, a psychopath, right? They're going to tell you everything that they think you want to hear. I'm just going to say that. And I'm not qualified to make that determination. I'm just saying, isn't that the way the game is played, right? The chameleon, they tell you everything that you think that you want to hear.
Yeah. I have love in my heart. You better have some love in your heart. I have hope in my heart. You better have some. In other words, you're right.
Hey, you remember when she changed? Like, she showed up and they were all wearing yellow, and one of them was just wearing yellow because. And then she got, like, it, like, triggered her, and she, like, went and put on yellow because it was almost like a psychopath was like, oh, my God, I'm not playing the game the way I'm supposed to be playing it, right? I'm not wearing my colors.
Someone said that they did that deliberately. They put everybody else in yellow and didn't tell her about it to purposely upset her.
What?
She has hope in her heart, and I have hope in my farts.
And I have hope that this will be over soon because I cannot stand these histrionics.
Is anybody going down the Olympic theory yet? Trying to pull her from that spotlight, and then they get the spotlight? Anybody?
I'm not, but it's
Oh, is Hoda the porch guy?
Matt Lauer.
Hey, good
Yeah,
point.
he got
Matt Lauer, good one to bring up. Because
No, I'm talking about, didn't a young lady take her position at the Olympics? A young woman, an up and coming like reporter.
Yeah,
Savannah. Her mom Nancy went missing, and then Savannah stepped down from the Olympic role, and a young woman stepped up into that position. That could be like a motive.
Tanya Harding motive.
There you go. I like that. Right. Yeah, the Tanya Harding motive.
I brought that up yesterday. The Tanya Harding.
Take out the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Just whack him with the.
Why did you hit me? What?
Yeah, people do that. Like, you can't explain that. Like, who comes up with that plan? Like, you hire this big fat hitman to go beat the shit out of your competition. Like, who comes up with that? A psychopath comes up with that.
It's
That's
true.
who does that.
World's dumbest criminals, yeah.
I have hope in my heart. I have love. But this family needs peace.
She's talking to you.
I don't think
Alex.
we deserve anything more.
Our family needs peace.
She's talking to you, P-Tent. Mr. P-Tent. Mr. Cooking eggs in the island.
She don't fucking do it. She don't give up on me. They really hated it. Me and Juanita were talking.
He's over here taking orders, cooking burritos and shit on the, over there camping out in the island.
Hey, I think you know what burned the neighborhood's bridge more than anything is me finding that island. Boy, they were good.
Yeah,
they thought they had it all solved over here. Like,
that's my island, Alex.
Yeah,
you're voted off my island.
We got
that's where I put my cactuses and my javelina poop.
Yeah, I planted that little bush there 10 years ago.
Remember that chair that was there? It was hers, remember?
Mm-hmm.
The chair that we saw was facing Nancy's. Later on, it was facing her. And then remember when she was mad at me, she went and took the chair that day.
Yep, I saw that live. I sure did.
She was in my chair. I wasn't going to take
mad,
that chair.
You made her mad, dude. You
Don't you sit in my chair.
Don't you sit. She's not sitting
in my chair. I don't share my chair. When I share my chair with you, I only share my chair with friends.
She wanted nothing more than to smash in over that island in here.
Yeah.
She wanted to.
She's going to burn that island.
She really
She wanted to run us over. If those rocks weren't there, I think she would have.
When she put that barrel where you were sitting, I was thinking you should have just moved like a few feet over and just did it so that she blockaded herself inside of her circle. Like she just put barrels and then she couldn't get up there anymore.
Alex, I moved all those rocks.
Did you? Awesome.
Yeah, I threw them all back into that canal.
Good.
Awesome job, dude.
Yeah, it was a little too organized, don't you think?
And then on my live stream, I was like, "Oh, somebody cleared a nice little path for me," but I did it off video,
That's good. I love it.
It's like, look at this! It's all cleared out. Look, it's all cleared out.
Look.
Beautiful. And then when law enforcement showed up, they were like, "Oh shit, yeah, you aren't in the road." I was like, "Nah, I'm way back here, deep in the trenches, bitch."
Now, you know what'd be even funnier is be like, "Well, you know what happened to the rocks that were here, dude? Are you kidding me, man?"
I have
there's a guy. I heard there's a guy in a ski mask running around here committing crimes. You should go check it out.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Put a bolo.
Yes.
I don't think we deserve anything more or less than any other person. We don't say, why us, why me, why anything. If I say why me for this horrible thing, then I have to say why me for all the beautiful blessings of my life.
I agree with her on that.
Yes. Why?
I don't even get it. I feel like
me and Savannah actually have a lot in common, and the more and more I learn about her, I'm like, oh, this is weird. Like she says things like that, but I don't know if she's saying it because that's how she truly feels, or this is like a character she's playing. Like this is what I'm kind of relating to her because I'm somewhat normal, and that's what she's like going for. If anybody knows how to like appeal to a demographic, it's definitely her.
Good chameleon.
Yeah, she's good at what she does.
Mm-hmm. She's a lawyer too. Don't forget.
We don't say why us, why me, why anything.
Or an attorney, sorry.
If I say why me for this horrible thing, then I have to say why me for all the beautiful blessings of my life. Well then, yes, why? I don't know why.
And also, she didn't talk about faith until she had that book. FYI.
And
What do you mean until she wrote a book?
Yeah, she went on this campaign to like try to create this kind of like weapons of mass destruction, like repetitive, like I have faith, I've always been talking about faith, and then boom, out comes the book, right? And then she wouldn't stop. She went on a whole campaign for like an entire year when the book came out about her faith. It's very interesting. But if you go a year prior to that, there's none of those types of discussions.
Nothing about faith, God, nothing.
No. But a year prior to the book release, and then like a few years after, it's all this like discussion about faith. And they have weapons of mass destruction, I promise, fucking cake and tubes and shit.
Who has weapons of mass destruction?
They do. I'm telling you, it's yellow cake, bro. Yellow cake.
They?
Yellow cake. Hey, they tried to kill my father, yo. They tried to kill my father, yo.
Heartbroken for this sorrow.
Yes.
I'm heartbroken.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I am crushed,
Look
but
at
I
it.
am not abandoned.
Now I know what. Now I know what Gigi's saying. Hoda looks evil. Like she's yes. Tell me more.
I'm not alone.
She's on stage with
Do we
Savannah.
need
She's
an
trying to
answer?
play her best
And
part.
someone has it in their power.
Tell me how much
Oh,
it
please,
hurts.
oh, please
It
tell
is
me
never
more.
too late. And when you do,
Tell me, little one.
the warmth of love and forgiveness that will come will be greater than can be imagined.
It's hard for me.
I know what it
I
is
don't
to
like
be
any of
forgiven.
this.
No.
Like I feel for Savannah.
And there is no
I got a lot of
greater
respect
joy.
for her, and I love everybody
And
and
that
love
joy
her.
awaits.
But whatever this is, I don't know if it's from NBC, the pressure from them, but this isn't it.
What needed to be done? Yeah.
This isn't it, girl. Girlfriend, this ain't it, girlfriend.
Well, allegedly, they don't even like each other.
Wow.
Yeah. I
We're
mean,
talking competitive. This is a competitive sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. I never looked at it like that. Wow.
What's her name in Tucson? 857's girlfriend?
Monica Garcia?
Yeah, Monica. That she's trying to be the next Savannah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why she's like connected up with Nanos, and she's like running these schemes on you. Remember that when they plotted on you?
Little social. Yeah.
Yeah, and I boycotted them.
Yeah.
She's never going to be Savannah. Sorry about her luck.
She wants to, though. They all want to. That's that national spotlight. It's like, what's that movie, Anchorman? Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hold on. Is she still working?
Whoever can hear this and find it in their heart to help.
Yes.
There's a lot of people here there to help.
Focusing on people in Tucson.
Be right back.
Somebody there must have seen or known something and maybe forgot about it or didn't pay attention to it.
How can someone vanish
Yeah.
without a trace?
Yeah.
How? Someone knows something, even if that something is someone's been acting strange for the last 7-8 weeks, even if it's just that. Somebody knows. And maybe somebody's afraid.
Everybody who knows me knows I hate somebody knows. Duh. Whether they're dead or alive, somebody knows. That's why I had a Delphi movie called Somebody Knows.
Alex, somebody knows something, okay? I
Who's
want
on
to let
it?
you know.
Damn loud.
The sky is blue.
Oh, somebody knows. You best
I
believe
understand
that.
But our hearts are in agony.
Agony? Oh,
We
yeah.
can't breathe.
You
We
fucking
can't
tell me that.
live.
Tell me more.
We can't go on.
can't
We
live,
can't be
you
at
can't go on,
peace.
you can't do Wordle.
We can't go forward. We
You
have to
don't
know
know.
what happened to her.
Yes.
You don't want to know when
You
know
talked
what
about
happened.
coming back to New York. One of the other enduring images for me was walking into Studio 1A and seeing you there, speaking to everybody. What was it like for you walking back in there?
I really wanted to come and see everybody.
Yeah.
I just love this beautiful place that we call home, where we get to come and be every day.
Get away from
And
camera.
I know how much people have prayed for me and loved me. All the people that you see on TV, you know, and then all the people that you don't. All the notes and messages that I have received
Yeah, they're for your mother.
are just so beautiful. I just wanted to be with my family. They're my family too.
That's weird to me.
You said something when you were there, and
That's
you
so
said,
weird.
I don't know how to come back, and I don't know.
How is it that your work family
then
comforts you
all the
more
people
than
that
your
you
like your
don't.
home family?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was like, dude.
See, I'm glad you caught that. Yeah, I'm glad you caught that.
Money in track, though.
Carson.
Yeah, Carson. Yeah, good catch though, because really,
All the notes and messages that I have received
your mother.
are just so beautiful. I just wanted to be with my family. They're my family too.
You said something when you
Whatever
were
she's
there, and
doing
you
here,
said,
she's spoken to her husband about this. She's like, this is
You
what we're
mean-
doing.
Certainly.
I mean,
Yes,
yeah.
this
PR.
is a decision that was made, and this is like a public like character that she's playing, but behind the scenes there's got to be something going on, right? She's
Yes.
got to be hiring people, she's got to be doing this, and she doesn't want anybody to know about it.
True.
Right?
Right.
You think.
Am I right? Am I
how to
right?
come back,
Why would
and
she
I
not
don't
want
know how
somebody to
not
know?
to come back.
Yeah,
Because if not,
that's how I feel when I look at
what the fuck?
the Today Show, which is they answered all my dreams, actually better than my dreams.
So how about coming back? I know everyone's wondering.
So it's hard to imagine.
She's
doing
like,
it
Hoda,
because
you
it's
think you're gonna take my
such a place of
position?
Joy and
You know, Hoda, I am not leaving this.
Like, even if my mom dies, like, I'm still in this. You're not taking my place, you know? It's like way too competitive.
You're right. That's funny, man. I never
Yeah,
thought
it's
about
like
that.
it's like the quarterback or some shit. It's
Right. They gotta maintain their livelihood too, you know, and all this.
try to be something that I'm not. But I can't not come back because
She can't pretend to be something she's not. Okay, sorry, I'm slow. I'm trying to.
Well, I'm
think
just
of-
saying that
Family.
nobody would blame her, right? Especially NBC, right? If she was like, I can't work right now, I'm gonna go
Sure.
back, and I'm gonna be
Sure.
extremely public. Like, I'm gonna be public. I'm going ham, trying to figure out what happened to my mom. There's gonna be a lot of public exposure, and it could have effect on the Today Show. So I'm gonna separate myself from that. I'm gonna go over here, and hopefully you guys will respect that, because my mom was just kidnapped and ripped out of her bed by a
You
masked
think?
man. You guys are cool with that, right? I'll be back. Give me a year. I'll be right back. And then go hire like all of these PIs. Go coordinate
Get
with
in.
social media. Get your hands on some type of cadaver dogs. Get your hands on everything, and then get somebody that knows how to organize it. And we'll all just run around there taking orders.
For real, I would. Show us where to look, but she's
Yeah,
not.
you
gonna-
point, give me a map, and I'll fucking do it. I'll do a
Right.
grid search all day.
Yeah, I'm with
She
you.
knows she's gone.
Yeah. Instead, nothing.
She ain't gonna pay nobody for it to go search for.
I think it's part of my purpose right
And
now.
how is she so certain, I guess, is like
I
my
want to
curiosity.
smile.
What do you mean? Like,
Where's the faith or the hope? You know, like I haven't seen her body. Why am I just like all in that she's gone? Has she received communication that maybe even law enforcement isn't aware about?
Could be.
That's crazy.
She believes she's gone. Absolutely.
Yeah, she seems to be, her and Annie, they seem to be, and also we haven't heard from Cameron, so he must agree too. They all seem to collectively believe that she has passed on, and that one day she might be found, but it's definitely not going to be these fucking YouTubers or whatever, you know what I mean? She's not putting her faith in any of that shit.
Or nanos. And none of that.
I
You
mean,
know that-
I think that Cameron, being a military guy, was like, all right, I will do this one video with you guys. I will play this charade out. After that, I'm done with the bullshit. And that's why you didn't see him at the flower thing or since. I don't think he's down with the charade.
Yeah, as the firstborn, I thought maybe he would kind of step up and be like the public mouthpiece.
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe she did go missing during all of this weird, like, disclosure weirdness, right? I mean, what's going on with that?
Yeah, it's true. It was a distraction. The conversation changed. I can promise you that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They wanted, like, at one point, it was the highlight of news, right? Boom, you turn on the news, Nancy Guthrie, and then they just shut it off like it was a faucet. Not only did they shut it off, but you had Savannah and then the help of local law enforcement, the people in control, who are actually putting out the flames of the case.
Why do you think that is, Sleuth? What would be a theory?
I don't know. I don't have a theory, but it's there's definitely something going on there, and I'm not quite sure. To me, in my mind, it's like these demons at NBC are just putting all this unimaginable pressure on Savannah, this competitive nature. I feel like all the weird behavior has an explanation that if you were to sit down with her, she might be able to explain it to you. Like, well, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? Maybe her money situation isn't as good as everybody thinks it is. We all just assume a lot. But it is definitely strange, right? You go from having the largest mouthpiece to going silent.
100%, and it did. I mean, like you said, it just cut off.
Right.
And even people in the neighborhood, it's like they don't want to talk about it. I mean, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It is crazy.
I mean, I would like to see one search and maybe like 10 billboards. That's it.
It's almost as if they've been warned off, isn't it?
I would love to say that Savannah put up 10 billboards and...
No, I don't think paid off. I think warned off.
Did a huge search.
Like your life depends on it.
I would love to be able to say that for her.
I agree, man.
And before Nancy, it was all about the files. And then Nancy comes up and Fox, CNN, MSNBC, which has changed their name to whatever. But, I mean, every network got off the files. Let's get over here.
Nobody wants to go down the conspiracy path, but the truth is these conspiracies are much closer to home than we really want to believe.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, Sleuth. I don't know if you heard Alex and I talking a little earlier, but that's kind of something we're exploring for Sunday, our show Sunday. I mean, can you get down at all with possibly this being a distraction from, certain set of people being subpoenaed to testify?
I'm a conservative at heart. I voted for Donald Trump 3 times. And I'm not one of these Americans that forget. I don't forget. And I remember the climate back then. And I remember Savannah being smack dab in the middle. And if I was some kind of a psychopath, I would probably maybe target her, for all of that.
Yeah.
That was my first thought, was that this is definitely political. This is somebody that's upset about whatever happened. And it may not even be about Savannah, but they may have put her face on this packaged hatred, you know what I mean, and whoever's in that box. And when you parade your mother around on television, and I'm not putting this on Savannah, everything's beautiful in hindsight, right? So I don't want her to, this is not an attack on her and what she did, but that's her target demographic is her mother. So parading her on there seems like a brilliant plan. But at the same time, you're not thinking like the true crime crowd, right? We're the paranoid individuals in the family. We're looking for the red flags. And you paraded your mother around on national TV, and she's over here giving intimate details that criminals are looking for, like people that would pay money to fish for that specific information, right? Your lone mother in the Catalina foothills alone.
Inside her house.
Yeah, inside her house, and the mother of this high-profile, very wealthy individual. People are going to target that, Not only, well, and also this is another theory that I'm diving into, are traveling criminals, where they just travel together, this group of individuals, and they've committed a lot of crimes that are unsolved, and they just move along, and they travel committing these crimes, planning them out, attempting them, and when it came to Nancy, it didn't work the way they thought it would, so they just moved on.
How would they know to reach out to Coles and all that? I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying.
What do you mean, Coles?
Cold.
Like KOLD.
KOLD. They call it cold for some reason.
Why not? I mean, why not? If you're trying to, what's the goal? If you're pre-planning, what's the ultimate goal, right? You're trying to avoid being detected by law enforcement. Maybe that's a tactic. Let me go through there, and they're going to have trouble tracing me. as opposed to just simply sending an email.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, very true. Because they didn't do an email, which means they knew how that worked. Yeah,
If
you're
you
right.
think about Paul Pelosi and you think about everything else happening in this politically charged climate that we all live in now, you could very easily see it being politically motivated because they were mouthpieces. Savannah was, from what I understand, Nancy was very outspoken about who she liked and who she did not like and that type of thing. And maybe somebody
I
did.
feel like this is a white male. We're looking for a white male, maybe like reddish hair, something that might appear black on a negative image. Somebody who's hunting in their own like racial group. I don't think this is like a Mexican or an Arab or anything like that. I think it's probably somebody that might be Caucasian.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah. What about someone had brought up too about a cleft palate, and I might have seen that too. Something about the hair on the lip. No,
I don't think it was a cleft palate. I honestly don't.
I agree. No cleft palate in my opinion.
I
think what we're catching is like the middle between where the lips, right smack dab in the middle, and we're catching one of the M's of the upper lip.
Yes. Because guys, those cameras like we talked about the other night can really distort things.
Yeah, infrared is very. Yeah, I agree. It'll change stuff that you don't believe that it'll be changed, but it can change stuff. Look at
Ashley, you want me to show him the eye picture?
It's a mask, bruv. It's a mask. The only thing he didn't cover was his eyes. He fucked up with his eyes. He has a certain condition where his pupils and irises are misshaped. All right.
He has a flashlight in his mouth too.
Yeah.
It's 100%, Tommy.
Do you want me to share the Canva thing I did earlier?
You can do that.
Honestly, you guys, I'm gonna say this right now.
I can believe that.
I don't think that it is Tommy.
It is Tommy. So I don't care what you believe. I'm telling you, it is.
I'm gonna go in the middle. It could be Tommy.
It is.
I think it's possible. Yes,
it is
definitely
Tommy.
possible. But
it is
the amount of time that I've
staging.
spent on that porch guy video, I just don't see it being him.
Hey, how about this? If it was Tommaso, FBI wouldn't have had to release that video. They would have known that was him. They put that out there because they needed answers and they needed something.
Well, who's Mr. Big though?
They put that out there, knowing full well that a certain astronaut is there, stood still on the 11th. How's that make sense? They're both against each other. Now they're in league with each other.
And again, Ashley, so if it was him who I'm on board with you what you're saying. If it was the certain astronaut on the 11th, then what is the motive behind him being there on that day?
Who? MK?
Cover up.
Yeah.
What I said before, presidency run. Yeah, it's all to do with the presidency run. He's using SG. He's using SG, MF, all the connections, everything related to Effridge Epps, dirt, onto Orange Man to get him the fuck out. All right.
I mean, Savannah is a political person.
Anyway.
100%. She is political.
So how does that help MK to become president?
Does that give them some type of sympathy votes, quote unquote? You would think in the future,
right? Because they're not a hero. They're not getting any kind of.
Well,
hero.
you're helping your foe. You know what I mean? It's like mercy.
But what if MK brings Nancy back by a miracle?
Right?
No, honestly,
no.
I've entertained that. Everybody says, "Why are you standing out in front of Nancy's house? You think she's gonna come home?" I'm like, "Yeah, she fucking might."
Yeah,
you never know. What if Tupac and Elvis and fucking Bruce Lee and her all walked out?
How do you know Nancy's not coming home? I don't know that. Imagine being the guy sitting out front of her home, and Nancy gets dropped off in a van by some knuckleheads, and you're right there, just like filming the whole thing. Like, oh, shit.
I mean, no one went knock on the door to see if she came home.
Exactly, and we don't know she ever left. So how do
what
we
if
know
she just walks outside? Yeah. What if she just comes outside and she's like, "Hi"?
Well, maybe that's why Savannah wanted Alex out, because she was afraid her mom would come out with some cookies and milk just to feel sorry for him.
I
She had
told
to get
them
him out
that
of the way.
they were doing like experiments. They were doing things that they didn't want publicized. They were doing measurements. I think they were doing mock kidnappings. I think they were pulling vehicles up into the driveway. I think they were conducting all these tests that Savannah had hired them to do, and they didn't want. They used Nanos to clear everybody out of there. They just needed a few days. They got that done, and then they were like, "All right, we'll drop all the charges."
He was the perfect idiot to mess up the crime scene. Well, the staging.
I don't know.
Well,
you need
he's
to mess up the
probably
crimes.
he's
Sorry, go ahead.
probably why they targeted Pima County as Nanos.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you have to clean up a crime scene if you have invented a device that, breaks up the DNA and destroys it so that it's not detectable. So, I mean, allegedly.
Right.
Also,
company like that,
yeah, weird. You heard about that? That's crazy.
Crazy.
There's something backstage, if you want to put it up quick, so that Ashley can get his point across and he'll stop talking about Tommaso. I mean, T.
MK.
Oh, no, he's definitely involved. I don't know. So
legal scholars say that there's nothing that Tommaso can do legally about you speaking on his name based on the high profile of Savannah.
I got an opposite view of the political.
What was the disease called? Sorry.
Columbo.
Are we looking at a positively tilted canthal?
What?
Positively tilted canthal.
What's that?
The way your eyes are kind of pointing inward or upward.
Oh, really?
Look at the outer eyes. The shape don't change.
The porch guy has a positive tilted canthal.
So is this Tommaso?
This is tomato.
Sleuth, tell me more about that. Repeat that again.
It's improv.
Well, typically, a negative tilted canthal will be like the center of your eyes being higher than the outer point of your eye. So kind of pointing upward in the center.
Also, he has a dent.
So the porch guy has a positive tilted canthal, which means that the inner eye is pointed downward, which is indicative like Asia, some parts of like the Middle East.
Look at Sleuth, man.
Things like that.
What about Italy? Is that close enough to the Middle East?
Italy too.
What about Leo?
Oh, there you go.
Let's go.
What about Iranian?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Anything with like partially like Indian or Asian as part of their culture.
So if you can see on his left eye the little white bit, and then she brings up the other picture, that you see the physical dent in his actual pupil. It's 100% him.
But you know this isn't Tommaso, right?
One is
the back one is Tommaso, but if you see, that's just pixelation. He doesn't have like that going on with his pupil.
No, that's Tommaso, right?
No.
That is Tommaso, but
but
that right there is an anomaly on his pupil. No, the other one. That right there is if you go look at any of his other photos, he does not have that going on with his pupil.
His iris has
he does.
Yeah, his iris has
I can find you another picture. He definitely does.
Don't die on the hill, buddy. Let's just agree to disagree.
I'll find that shit. Don't you worry.
Yeah,
I'll make you eat them words.
Stick to your guns.
Hey,
I love to eat words.
I like eating food.
You put croutons. You put some croutons and some ranch dressing. Shred some carrots, a little bit of cheese.
Yes.
Boom. Yeah, let's eat those words. Crow. Throw some crow in there.
Oh my god, I'm done. I cannot.
Humble pie go in there, yeah.
Little humble pie on the side.
Yeah, on the side.
Back in the day, we used to have air fryers. That was way back, though.
It will be real. And my joy will be my protest. My joy will be my answer.
It's too Shakespeare for me. You guys are way more educated than I am to understand some of these things.
And being there.
This seems like a result of somebody who sat down with a human analysis person in the FBI.
Yes.
And they told them what what the sadistic side of the kidnappers really wanted. So she's giving the opposite. I'm going to give them the opposite of what they
This
want.
is my family, my greater family. And when times are hard, you want to be with
You
your
want to
family.
take my joy? Well, guess
I
what?
wanna be
I'm going to
with my
celebrate
family.
even harder.
And so I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'll belong anymore. But I would like to try.
We can hold it like,
This is what bothers me right now about what Savannah's doing is that she needs to stop trying. She needs to mourn. She needs to give up whatever's going on here and just be sad.
Right.
Just stop for a moment.
Yeah, just be real. Yeah, just be real.
Just breathe. Breathe. Give up. Who gives a shit about the Today Show? That is not your family, Savannah.
Dude,
It's
you
not
should have
your
money
family.
saved. Fuck your livelihood. You should have money saved. You know what
And
I'm saying?
who cares if you have money saved? You're married to Michael Feldman.
You're a journalist. You're well known. Yeah.
Maybe they're not though. Maybe they're not as well off as we think.
Maybe.
And then how about this?
Don't ever assume.
Why do you think at NBC they were told not to talk about it?
Well, do you remember what she said? Savannah goes, "I'm not in charge of what we cover."
I remember that.
To me, that was like a cry for help. Like I felt bad for her. I was like, "What do you mean?" To me, you're telling me that you would really love to cover what's going on with your mom, but they won't let you.
They won't let you, yeah.
So you think maybe NBC or the FBI? It could have been either, right?
I think it's NBC. Yeah.
NBC for sure. And that makes them monsters in my book.
100%.
That's what you were saying earlier. It does make them monsters.
Yeah, because you have one of the largest news media outlets to get this out there.
Period.
And, and they just didn't let her do it.
You know what? And also, I hope it's NBC.
Yeah.
I hope it's not Savannah.
Yeah, me too.
The benefit of the doubt here is that it's NBC, right? Why not? This is powerful. She's under contract. Why not? Why not NBC?
But even without NBC, when her mom was missing, all she had to do was put out an Instagram post. You know how many people would have been?
And what about using Michael to go out there and just kind of be like a front man of something separate?
But even still, guys, I'm sorry, Alex. Even still, what would be the motive behind NBC not allowing her to do that? Because again, in my opinion, I think it gains viewers. It gains.
Maybe it didn't.
You don't think so?
We don't.
You're right.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. The thing is that I don't have access to like their
the analytics.
Yeah, we don't have access. Maybe like we're just assuming like, yeah, this was great. What if it was really bad?
Yeah, that's true. Because they know a lot better than we do, for sure.
Well, what I heard was she had something was going on. She had surgery with her throat, and then the Today Show started doing really good.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And then somebody knocked her out of the spot for the Olympics, and then this happened to her mom. Well, maybe, God, I hate to fucking like point the finger at her because it's like this whole, she's like surface information, you know what I mean? And the truth is definitely buried beneath the surface. Right. But there's all this weird, she's acting so weird, like all this Silence of the Lambs stuff. Like, what the
dude? I know.
I hate to be so rough on her, but it's like, what the fuck is all of that? Yeah. I don't get it. Is that her trying to, she's under the pressure of NBC, this is the character, let me go to what I know, you know, Clarice Starling, Silence of the Lambs, you know, let me use a part of that, let me do this.
Seems like she's trying to fit back in.
Yeah, but that's what a fucking serial killer does. Like piecing all these things together like that, right?
Yeah.
God, I hate it. It's stupid. Forget I said it.
No, dude. Crazy. I mean, you're
a real.
Yeah, for sure.
But maybe it's like that old poem, more beautiful in the broken places.
It's almost over. Okay.
I mean, wow. That was put perfectly. Jen,
come on, you have George Bush's daughter right there. You really think that she believes in God?
You guys are like sisters, and I just wanted
Skull and Bones.
Well, I just want to say everything
she
said to you over the last 2 days is perfectly Savannah. She
perfectly Savannah, dude. What the fuck about happened to Nancy? See what I mean? How everything is now still back to. She did well. She did. What about fucking her mom? It just, to me, that bugs me just so much. And listening to all that, man.
She's the target.
Braver.
She's the target.
She's a
then I
target.
can even imagine. She has been so vulnerable. I mean, she took her pain, her heart, her faith, her family, in the midst of her despair. She laid it on the table for all of us. She didn't have to do that.
No, she didn't.
And she has, and I think of all of those people who have
What is the Illuminati? What do they say? Like, don't
They
ever
feel
let like a
seen.
tragedy go unspent or something like that. What's that
I was
saying?
thinking, if you can come here and sit here
not
and
sure.
do this,
Like take
through
advantage of
that,
every
you're
like
showing
tragedy. You know
something.
what I mean? Don't let it go. Don't let it be wasted.
I see what you're saying. Don't waste
You know,
it.
you didn't do it. You know what? I didn't do this. I'm just taking advantage of it. You know what I mean? Like, don't blame me for this tragedy, but I am just because I'm going to benefit from it.
Right.
Makes sense.
It's like people
I mean,
writing
even-
songs for 9/11 and stuff like that. You don't let that go.
Even
to
like,
waste.
even though you and I feel different about the Delphi case, but as far as what you're talking about, it brought a lot of people to Delphi, and it opened up the name, and you know what I mean. I don't know if you know, that kind of fits into what you're saying. We're like, yeah, tragedies bring money. Sadly,
They do.
It's true. It's true. But one thing about Delphi is that the family definitely stepped up
how?
with the billboards, passing out flyers. You know, they definitely went to action.
But did they?
Well, that's the only reason that we're even talking about the Delphi case is because, look, this is how a high-profile case happens. First of all, you need a porch guy video.
Alex.
And then you need a family that's pushing it, right? Everybody's like, why do you guys cover this case and cover that case? But the truth is, the reason cases go viral is because family members are out there giving interviews,
You're right, they
talking
did do
about the
that.
case, giving information, and doing what they think is right.
Yeah, I give you that. You're right. They
It's
did.
creative.
do that.
I don't see that with Savannah. Like, I
Yeah,
don't see
you're right.
anything of that.
Just create some awareness. I mean, damn.
They even went on Dr. Phil.
And Megan Kelly.
Right, we're asking for the Dr. Phil treatment. Like, at least they did that.
That's a good point, Dylan. Because
Dr. Phil's a scary motherfucker. Look what he did to Mark Redwine, dude. He solved the case right there on the stage. It was like embarrassing. Like, everybody knew that Mark Redwine had killed his son. They just hadn't found him yet.
Right.
Dude, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, he failed his lie detector test. He's doing the whole crocodile tears thing, right? He's doing, like, he's crying, and he's doing the Savannah. You know how Savannah's like in front of the camera. Anybody can get in front and do the Stephen Stearns, fucking tears dripping. You know what I mean? That's what psychopaths do.
Yeah,
you're right.
People need to be aware of that, but there's just, and I don't want to call you guys suckers because you're just normal people, and that's why they do it. They do it because they know that they can get you.
Yep.
They got you. I got you, you normal person. You and your goodness. You know what I mean? I look at you, fool, believing in Jesus, you Christian.
It's true, man. It's true.
Love this guy, man.
It's true.
Sleuth's on it tonight, man. I'm learning all kinds of
Sleuth
shit.
is on one tonight, brother.
He's on a couple. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again.
That guy's brain, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Dangerous place. Sleuth's brain is.
I mean, I don't like that it looks like she was using, you know, God as almost like a weapon against people to get more people on her side. And you don't weaponize, you know.
We hope we're wrong, you know. We hope we are, but
yeah. Really do, man. I mean, at the end of the day, her mom is gone, you know.
Right, and that's it.
I don't know that.
We don't want.
Right, that's true, Sleuth. That's true. We don't know. We don't know
that. Like, you didn't see it with your own two eyes, but you got a pretty damn good feeling that she's gone, right? I mean,
or maybe,
well, I know that Bin Laden. I know that Bin Laden out of nowhere was all of a sudden captured, and before I could see him, he was buried at sea.
He was gone off into the water. Yeah.
Bye,
maybe,
bye, Bin Laden.
Maybe
Yeah,
we're
no
just maybe we're believing what they want us to believe.
You're right.
It's all wag the doll. What is it? Wag the tail?
Yeah.
Wag the dog.
Wag the dog. There you go. Wag the dog.
Mm-hmm. Look over here while we do this over here, kind of thing.
Remember, it's felt like the Truman Show ever since I started going to that neighborhood.
Think about it, Alex. Why else would they come after you like that? It's because we wouldn't go away. They thought that putting up the no parking, that might get rid of the Brian Entons, but it's not going to get rid of the Sleuths. It's not going to get rid of the Alexes. It's not going to get rid of the Juices or the 857s. You know what? What's going to get rid of them? Because they think we're just poor pieces of shit anyway.
Right.
We can't afford an attorney.
Right.
We'll just put the pressure of the law on them, because that's what we do all day, every day, is we abuse our power.
So Alex, like, as a human being, just like a normal human being, a regular person, and you're out there streaming and stuff, okay? And this is like a big, huge case, man. And you see all these people out there, Brian Enton, JLR, Fox News, the whole 9 yards going on out there in the neighborhood, and all these different scenarios is played out. You've even had to, be arrested and that kind of thing, and or you didn't have to, but they chose to. How does that feel, dude? Like, just looking through your eyes and looking at the whole situation, kind of maybe looking back on it right now, like, does it even seem real to you?
It's real. I don't know, man. I think I'm still processing it all. Only because
you're trying to heal.
I'm trying to heal.
It's kind of sad that you can't go back out there, Alex. I think that's the best way to heal would be for them to let you go back out there.
Yeah,
hey, Sleuth, 8 billion people on Earth. I'm the only one that is not allowed on Camino Escalante.
That's what I was
about
to
ask. That's not fair.
Alex.
Like, you're innocent until proven guilty, but I don't know what legally it means. Like, hey, you're under investigation. We don't know. Maybe he might be a bad guy. We don't know. I don't know. So maybe there's something legally that they can do to keep you from going there. But if you truly are innocent until proven guilty, you should be allowed to go there.
Exactly.
Thank you. I brought it up to the judge.
And that's what I was going to ask you, Alex. I'm sure you didn't, because you probably didn't want to push that.
Well, no, I did say I'm a journalist. And is there a reason why? No, the charges, I was arrested at home, not at Escalante. But the thing that they messed up on is I'm looking over the record, right? So, you're able to confront your accusers, right?
Yeah.
So, according to this paper right here, I'm not allowed on 5820 Escalante. So who is it, Nancy? Or is it Savannah? Because I'm going to be able to subpoena.
Yeah, who is the power of attorney? That's a good question. How do we find that out? I think that's important.
Well,
it was Tommaso that showed up that one day. Maybe he's the power of attorney.
Remember, I thought they said that. Yeah, remember it's Savannah, because they were saying, well, why wouldn't it be Annie and Tommaso? Because they live in Tucson.
It's got to be Annie. She's older than Savannah. She's there in Tucson. It's got to be her.
It's got to be, yeah. But what I was going to say, Alex, is I'm sure, like I said, I probably wouldn't have, but did you ask the judge why? Yeah. Why am I not allowed back?
Be right back.
I did. And I did. I said, well, I wasn't arrested. I was arrested at home, not there. He goes, well, that's where the incident occurred. I go, okay. And then he said, when the county attorney, Samantha Walker, said, I'd like to request a stay away order from Escalante. And the judge said, well, it's not here in the arrest. How come it's not in the arrest? And she's all, because he bailed out before he did his IA, his initial arraignment. So that's when he looked at it and went along with it. When I asked him, I said, I'm a journalist. I still am not allowed over there. He goes, no. So I can't violate the court order, but
no,
I'm pretty much guilty.
Yeah, don't violate that, dude.
No, don't do that.
Of course. I put that on here today. I put it on the cover today because I was like, I don't care. But I'm not going to go over there. I mean, even in the last month before all this happened, it was uncomfortable for a lot of us out there. Me, Juice, and anybody who was over, they saw how the people drive around there, how the neighbors are just disrespectful over there. Instead of me, of course, they wanted to paint it like I'm the person harassing everybody, the P10 guy. Get out of here. Nobody did nothing here. I've never even been on Nancy's property one time, ever, other than the easement, of course.
Right.
So
you can't go to that address?
The area. It says area and it says 58.
Yeah. Like the block probably of that. Yeah, somebody actually got, one of your haters got the audio from the court, and I could hear you. Okay. Yeah, I could hear you speaking. And I could hear the PA kind of speaking. You were saying, Your Honor, why can't I go there? I was arrested at my house and that type of thing.
Right. because you know how it is in court. Usually you can't say too much. It's yes, Your Honor, no, Your Honor. But I was actually able to say a couple things. I was like, oh, so I threw it in there without being rude, of course.
Right. Then you seemed like you were trying to get out of there before he could actually tell you that you couldn't go back. He's like, hold up.
Was I? I might have.
Yeah, he was. And the DA
I was
was
the first one called. I got the last name is Z. I'm always the last one called. I was the first one.
That's got
like, let's get rid of this fucker right now.
Right. Hey, Alex, I've been up here a long time, man. So I don't know if you got some people backstage to come in. Things. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. I appreciate you having me.
Good to hang out with you.
Good to hang out with you too.
Yeah, I was going to do the same.
No, I was going to do it too.
No, I go first.
No.
These other ones on. I've said enough in it.
Unblock Ash.
Exactly.
Everybody in the chat, prayer hands, unblock Ash. All right. I'm gonna follow suit. Adam, I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll see you later, Alex. Sleuth, been a pleasure, and Christina, again, nice to see you.
Appreciate you guys follow her. Pretty little clues.
See you later, Christine. Justine.
Good to see you again, Justine.
So I don't know what you guys are planning for the evening, but I'm probably going to wind it down.
All right then. Thank you.
So I think Sleuth for coming.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Peace.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Alex. Peace out, guys.
You should have done a live, bro.
I was going to, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go hang out with these guys.
Do a Saturday one. I'll be in there.
No. Thank you. Actually, we simulcasted. You opened it up.
Awesome. That's awesome. Good.
So yeah, we did go live. Thank you, Alex, for doing that.
Of course, always, man. You're always welcome here.
All right. Peace out, guys.
See you, bro.
Peace out.
Thanks for Alex. It's always an honor, man, to be up here with you. So thanks for the invitation, brother.
I forgot to. Hold on. Before you go, I got a show about it.
Okay.
That was rude of me.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What is he doing?
Oh, I got to show you guys what Patriot Pride sent me.
Oh.
Bam.
There it is.
Sauce.
Let's go. Sauce.
Sauce.
He's got two different barbecues, and he's got two different. Dude, you don't play around. Look at this, guys.
We don't play.
Two different steep rubs. They're both different rubs, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Look at that.
We don't play.
No, play right there. That's what's up. But I appreciate that, Adam.
Yeah,
you asked me if I tried the barbecue nut, but I will today, though.
Cool. Let me know what you're thinking. Again, love you, brother. Thanks. It's always an honor to be up here with you. And thanks, Christine.
Thank you, Adam. Talk to you soon.
Right. See you guys later. Thanks, Alex.
Alex, I'm sticking around. I need a flavor from you. I started my channel and I put out my intro video, and I used it's Christina Shop. So like my channel name is Coffee, Carbs, and Conversations, but my YouTube is YouTube at Christina Shop. But what I need your help with is it's a 3-minute AI video I created, and I kind of used Ted, not Ted like his image, but kind of a humor at the end, like as a nod to the true crime community.
Right.
But I just put it out because I couldn't get a hold of him. I wanted to make sure he was cool with it. And getting a hold of that man isn't like impossible.
Yeah. You have my number, Christina. Just text me, and then I'll send you his number. He won't mind, I'm sure.
Okay, I don't have your new number. Can you have my email? You should still have mine. Text me your new number.
Oh, yeah, you can send me an email, right?
Yeah, I sent it to an email.
Yeah.
I might have just lost you.
No, you're good.
If you just make sure, because I want to make sure he's our.
Yeah, no problem. I'll talk to him. You know, Ted, he's always good with that stuff. It was good to see him earlier, too, huh? Ted? Are we still here? Christina? Well, we love you, Christina. So thank you, everybody, for hanging with me tonight. I'm not done. I'm not done. with YouTube. I'm still doing this. So thank you guys for hanging with me, and thanks for being respectful in the chat. And I think it was pretty awesome tonight. I don't know if we got anything accomplished, but we still want answers for Nancy. She's worth it. Maybe some of these other people in the fam, I don't know. She's worth it. She deserves answers. And we do. There's way too many of us invested into this to let it just, So I love you guys. Have a good night. And on the weekends, I might do something, but I usually like kind of jumping on other people's pages just to kind of say hi. DGL, Mark the Shark, whoever, AJ. I like to just jump on different ones to show my, show that I like supporting all you guys. There's a spot for all of us here in this community. If you're new with all this, hey, and you're making a page, there's a spot for all of you, I promise. YouTube, when it is monetized, you give them 30%, you keep the rest. You're your own boss, So anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging with me, and let's find answers for Nancy. I'm not giving up. Manos.